Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had fun.
I don't know.
Can you explain it to me like I'm 5?
A progressive shin draw?
Yes.
Basically, you play one event over multiple days. And it's actually something we've talked about previously on the podcast. But essentially, like, your round of 32 could be on Wednesday. Your round of 16 could be on Thursday. Your quarterfinals on Friday. Your semifinals on Saturday. And your finals on Sunday. And you run 3 tournaments, singles, doubles, and mixed, at the same time. So let's say you'll play 1 or 2 matches in each draw until you lose. So you would really only have 1 singles match per day or 1 doubles match per day.
Right.
But you could be playing in 3 events on the same day. So basically you work through the tournament. Rather than finishing an entire event in one day, you finish it over the course of several.
Right.
So that's the progression. Now we need Jamie. You got to pull that up.
I thought it was progression draw, but I've seen progressive now recently too. So I think
Progression is what they're posting on pickleball.com.
yeah. Okay. All right. Cool. Do you like that? Have you played an event like that yet?
I actually didn't play nationals, but I think it makes the most sense because, you know, I think we've spoken about this on the pod before, but people will come up to me when I'm playing or, you know, at a tournament, and they'll be like, well, what time do you play? I'll be like, well, I start at 10, and then I have no freaking idea after that.
Right.
So it's good because, okay, my men's singles is at 9 a.m., my mixed doubles is at 1, and my men's doubles is at around 4 or something like that. So I think it's good. I think it allows players to better plan their day, right? Sometimes I will have played a match and I don't know whether my next match is going to be in 10 minutes or 2 hours.
Yeah.
And you can't really eat during that period of time. Like, you can't sit down and have a meal unless you're J-Dub and you're just pounding Chipotle between every match. But I think it's good. I think it allows you to promote the different matchups because you have a day to then create all the social media graphics and whatnot, sort of build it up. I mean, I think that the progression draw is very, very much needed.
Okay. And so why is this necessarily news? Because they did it at nationals.
Well, I think
Was
the
it not
news.
the assumption they were doing that moving forward?
No, I think the news is that they're doing it very differently now, right? So nationals was what? It was maybe a 64 or 32 draw. Well, now we have a 128 draw, but the top 16 seeds get 3 buys.
Yeah, right.
They get buys to the round of 16, right?
Yep.
So you could have a player who's essentially, what they've done is they've taken qualifying and they've backed it up. And instead of qualifying, you're just in the round of 128, and then you have to win multiple matches to get to the place where the PPA players are,
Right.
essentially.
So it's 3 wins.
Yeah,
Get into the PPA draw, essentially.
pretty much.
Yeah.
I think effectively that's what it is.
And what we're seeing is, why the people are talking about it is because it's a small group of teams or players that would actually be given those 3 buys. And so there's a lot of top players who are now going to have to fight through to actually make it into the main draw.
Yeah, no, I mean, there's
Right?
16, if there's only 16 seeded players, I think we saw some tweets about people are getting hosed, right? Nunnery said in mixed, Mary Brascia and Gabe Tardio aren't a top 16, but they got stripped of their bye for Leung and Genie Bouchard, who by points should have been 28th.
Right. So, I mean, it's a massive advantage to be a high seed. Like, way more than it previously was. 3 buys?
I mean, I guess, but at the same time, it's sure. I just think that the optics are really bad. Like, just call it qualifying, I think. But maybe they can't do that because they've promised some of these MLP players that they can be in the main draw.
Right. Interesting. You think it's like a workaround?
Possibly, but it looks bad, man. It looks to have a draw where, you know, some of these teams are getting 3-4 buys. It just looks awful. Just call it qualifying. And then you saw the qualifying, it's the exact same thing as qualifying, but it looks so much worse.
Yeah. Okay, so Rob Nunnery tweeted, the sacrificial lamb in the mixed at the PPA Tour event is the 16 seed Mary Brasha and Gabe Tardio. For their hard work earning points, they are stripped of their double bye for 28 seed Leung and Genie Bouchard. Curious to see if Tyler/Genie get over under 6 points that one match. So he's saying that essentially Leung and Genie have been given the better seed, even though Brasha and Tardio are probably more deserving of it.
Yeah, I mean,
we don't even know if Genie is. We've never seen her play.
do you think there's anything? Do you think, obviously, like it's probably not fair to Mary and Gabe, but they're running a business, right? You don't want Genie Bouchard to go out in the round of 128.
Yep. This is going to be my take.
Okay, go for it. Go ahead, share your take. Any point here? We're waiting.
I mean, we always talk about viewership, right? We always talk about drawing in more eyeballs. Genie Bouchard is a bigger draw. She creates more intrigue. She's going to drive more interest. I would, if I'm the person putting together this, I'm definitely doing the exact same thing. I want Genie in as many matches as possible. I think the more exciting players, like, there's always going to be people who complain that it's unfair. I'm in the camp of put the best talent on the court, put the best product on the court that will engage viewers and drive the most eyeballs. So that's how I feel about it. I don't think it's too crazy to put them in that seed. So it's not like it's egregious, right? But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, in this tournament, you could say, well, we thought Genie was going to be really good because she's, there's at least some sort of, ability to defend your stance. Like Tyler's a really good mixed player, and we think he's going to fit in really well with Genie.
Yeah.
And also, the real objective being like we need to get them some TV time. And I don't have I think both sides are probably right. Like I'd be pissed if I was Mary and Gabe, but also I understand it.
Right. So this is interesting. The committee spots. So whoever put together the sheet, so they added a quote. So this is from Dave Fleming. A committee choice. So it's up to committee choice. If there's an up-and-coming player like one of these tennis stars and they get hot, they'll be able to send them into the draws in that 13th or 14th spot, which is what we're seeing here, right?
Yeah, I guess I didn't know about this.
So they're acknowledging. They're acknowledging, right? Like they're not like hiding the fact that it's like, yeah, if there's an interesting player, we're going to move him up.
For sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense. I think some tennis tournaments do that. Most of the tennis tournaments, I think there's one Grand Slam, and maybe I think it's Wimbledon. I think there's one Grand Slam that seeds players based on sort of like their perceived power rankings, and the rest of them go strictly based on ATP rankings.
Yeah.
And now there's wild cards. I would say that this is effectively a wild card into the PPA draw, right? And now you have the essential qualifying being the 128, 64, and 32, and they're getting a wild card into the main draw,
right,
which is I feel like we just need to come up with new words for what to describe this as.
Yeah, it's probably a little bit confusing. But other teams who have lost out because of this, Etta Wright and Pablo Tellez, Caitlin Kerr made the point that Travis Rettenmeyer and Roscoe Bellamy were the 16th seed before getting booted for Jack Sock and Colin Schick. But again, like I want to see Jack Sock play. Like I'm going to tune in for that. You're not going to not put Jack Sock into the round of 16. And then Jade Kawamoto and DJ Young are another team. So, yeah, I don't know. As long as they acknowledge it, they're just like, yeah, we want to put people who are the most interesting on the court. I get it.
Yeah, no,
I try and hide it and massage it. Then it's like, come on.
Yeah,
as long
I think
as they're opening up for
just own it.
Yeah, own it.
just own it. I don't. Yeah, and I don't really have a problem with it. Obviously if I was in that spot, I'd be pissed off, but I don't know. What can you do?
Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, you into pickleball at all? You into pickleball? No? All right. I've got a nice little side hustle going here. I basically just show up at pickleball courts and I bring some products that they might need, and I slang pickleball products. With pickleball being such a hot sport right now, there's a lot of different products coming out and it's hard to keep up with. So I just basically bring the products directly to the customer right here. Hey, bro. Hey, you're looking thirsty out there. You need one of these ice shakers? You know, to be honest with you, though, all I'm really doing is I just subscribe to the pickleball box, and it comes straight to my door with all the hottest pickleball gear in here, and it's like $250 worth of stuff, and I get it for 99 bucks. Hey, Donna, I got that new Fila zip-up you were asking about right here. Yeah, that pickleball Fila zip-up, yeah. Yo, these pickleball junkies, man, once you give them a taste of that new product that they got coming out, they can't get enough of it. Hey, Tom, weren't you asking about some pickleball socks, man? I got some socks right here for you, brand new. Yo, did y'all need some sunblock? Was somebody asking about some sunblock? Hey, what's up, bro? You want to check out what all I got? Yeah, come check it out, man. Check it out. Wait. Cops, dude. Cops. Be cool. What's up, officer? Good day? Having a good day? Good. All right, check it out.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had fun, yeah.